almost there, I think. All right, there we go. Happy Monday to you. Welcome into another edition Catching Up with Tommy Mac. It's 12 noon Eastern time. I just got done watching the Jags victory out in Las Vegas, 30-29. Lots of good. There's some not good, but whatever. We find a way to win. And I know, look, you can beat up this win all day long, and we'll critique it because that's what I do, and rightfully so. They'll get critiqued. They have to. The defense, although came up big at the end, really wasn't good enough. I mean, you let them back in 3 times. Your quarterback in the offense led them back, got you the lead 3 different times, and then you squandered the damn lead 3 times. So make sure I'm at the ball. AF shirt. Caribbean Connection, if you're looking for it, gets a little love. You weren't good on 3rd down. You're good against the run. I will say this. Both of our offense and defensive line were very physical. They were physical. Genty was physical. Our DBs, our backers were physical. It was a hard-hitting game. It was a little boring to rewatch the first half. Don't get me wrong. Second half was much better. But it was a physical game. I thought we were getting after it pretty good. Overall, our O-line did a better job. We ran the ball a ton more. Hats off to Etienne and Tootin. I'll get to Bayeshul Tootin in a minute, but Etienne, what a beast. You were beastly yesterday. You got to give that guy. I'll tell you what, in my going over the play-by-play, and I'll go through it a little bit, many times, I want to say 6 to 8 times, great cutback, great vision by Etienne, and we've been waiting for that. And when he sees it and he does it, he hits it, man, he is dynamite. There's no question about that. So great job by Travis Etienne Jr., MVP. Him and look, Trav deserves a lot of credit too. I'll get to him, and then Bayeshul too, man. He's tough. He's got that burst. He's got that power. We're going to see more of him. I like that we dedicated to the run. Let's see. We threw it 34 times and ran it 42. That's good. That's good. I don't know what the ratio needs to be, but that was pretty darn good. But yeah, the run game, I can't credit. And just Etienne with touches. The pass game, he was great, man, making guys miss. Had some great cuts in the backfield, great cuts in the hole. I can't say enough about Travis Etienne. I thought he had a phenomenal game. I thought they should feed him more, and I'm glad they did. And that's great. That's great. I thought the play calling was good. Second half, much better execution. That long drive came up with nothing. The 17-play drive. Oh, talk about fall asleep in a Coughlin meeting. And trust me, you have no idea when the lights go off. You get tired listening to the great legendary coach. But nonetheless, you go all the way down. The interception, bad, just bad. I see people trying to make whatever. He played at the end. He played fine. He played well. He didn't pass great, but he just ran the offense good enough. He ran the ball when he had to. I'd like to see him a couple of times be more of a football player. I felt like he was a little robotic running, but he had a couple of times you can make him move. I thought the one where he, when was that? Second half, he scrambled, he's near. I think he just gets pushed out of bounds. He had a chance to cut it back, and nobody was there. He missed a few throws. He did. It's okay. It just is what it is. He'll make some phenomenal throws. I mean, absolutely incredible darts, and then he'll leave you scratching your head. But overall, a good, solid performance. 68% completion percentage, 10% better than last week. So let's congratulate Trevor Lawrence for that. Good job. Way to bounce back. I'm sure that interception drove you nuts. The shovel pass was there. I don't know why he didn't take it, but it was there. Now, they might have stopped it. Maybe that's why he thought maybe I could make a play. A guy goes make a tackle, I could dump it over him, but it didn't happen, obviously, so not a good decision there. But whatever, you come back, and again, I see where the people will just kind of make, this and that, or sorry, I got distracted, about the QB play. And I'll tell you what, man, and good and bad, you did enough to win, and he brought you back. That's what I was saying. He got you the lead 3+ times, and we'll go through it. And we'll go through the team stats brought to you by Team Tommy Mac. Check them out at TommyMac.net, please. I told you if you let Gino back there, he'd pick you apart. He did. Bowers is incredible. He's not a tight end. He's just a weapon. Are you kidding me? That guy. He's a wide receiver. He can do the end around. I mean, he's a good tight end. Great tight end. Man, what a great player he is. Goodness gracious. Brock Bowers just, man, he's a big wideout. That's a tough matchup for anybody. He beat us plenty of times. But nonetheless, Gino, 29 of 39, 74% completion percentage, 7.3 yards per attempt, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks, and 117.9. 0.9 or 0.4. They look the same sometimes with my chicken scratch, but that's the rating. He worked you. At the end, we got some pressure. Great. Josh Hines Allen made some plays. Kind of took a while. Trayvon Walker gets frustrated, throws a punch. By the way, Devon White, he throws a punch. He threw it at Trammell. That's not even a fair fight, for crying out loud. He throws it at the little brother, the little cuz, Trammell, and he don't get ejected. I heard the announcer say, well, it was an open hand. I don't believe in that at all. So I don't know. He should have been ejected, but nonetheless, did not happen. Trevor, 23 of 34, 68%, 6.5 down the field. No touchdowns, 1 pick, 1 sack, and had 2 rushing touchdowns. Passer rating, 73.2, not very good. But the QBR, I should have looked it up, but with the 2 rushing touchdowns, they'll factor that in. So, look, he made plays when he had to, made some really good throws. Those bread and butter plays, you see him, the outs, and he does it to Diami, he does it to Brian, he does it to Parker. He can do it. Hunter Long, catch the ball, man, right in your hands. Come on, man. Diami missed one. That was a great throw. It might have came in hot, the one over the middle with Diami, but it was great anticipation. Threw it on time. There are others. I got others. He really did great timing by Trevor and the receiver. Put it in the right spot. There were times where he didn't. And Mark Schlereth pointed that out. And, I get it. He's right. But he also praised him when he did well. And he did plenty of that too. So we'll go through it. Listen, at the end of the day, you find a way to win. Okay? It doesn't matter how. At the end, nobody's going to care at the end. I mean, they're not. They're going to sit there and be like, all right, what's the record? And here's the record. And you either win your division with that record or you finish second and hope for a wild card. Look, we saw what happened with Indy yesterday. Indy goes down. I didn't do well. How about that? The day yesterday was insane. Chicago and Cincinnati. Now, we're not watching. You're seeing the scores back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You're seeing, let me make sure I sound good. Make sure I sound okay, brother, if you would. Just going back and forth, and Caleb and Loveland, man, what a way to walk off touchdown. Just insane. Minnesota takes care of Detroit. J.J. McCarthy comes back. Carolina wins on a field goal. That was insane, that play near the end zone where they fumbled. Holy cow. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you, Jacob. Carolina taking it to Green Bay 16-13. Pittsburgh beating up Indy. Maybe there's some crack in the armor there. I think there is. Chargers take care of Tennessee. They're going to be a tough out. Houston's going to be a tough out. That was a close game with Denver, no doubt about it. So they're going to be tough, man. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna heal up. We got to get some guys healthy, and we got to get after it. Their defense is playing some good ball. Stroud may be out. He took a shot. Whatever. I don't feel sorry for him. I didn't totally feel sorry for Trevor. It's unfortunately part of the game. Even if it's illegal, you get hit like that sometimes. But his wasn't. It didn't seem like Stroud. Nonetheless, I had Seattle last night. I had Buffalo I thought Buffalo, did you see the stat did you hear the stat on Countdown? Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen. Josh Allen is now 5-0 in the regular season, but Mahomes is like 4-0 in the postseason. What do you think matters most? You know what I mean? You know it matters most. But nonetheless, what a crazy, crazy weekend of pro ball, college ball as well. You hear us talk about it, of course, on Helmets and Heels at 2 p.m. today on your radio dial, 92.5 FM or at 1010XL.com. Make sure you put that in there if you want to check it out. But a great weekend, and our Jags come away victorious. Special teams. Ooh, Heath is going to get on them today. The kickoff coverage was awful. It was awful. Mostert, man, that guy can really run still. He's not old, but he's been around for a long time. San Fran, Miami, and then, of course, with the Raiders. But he can take off and really scoot. Our kickoff coverage, not good. I wrote atrocious on Twitter. I think it's pretty close to that. That's going to hurt you, man. You let them right back into that last drive for the, to almost beat you in overtime. They went right down the field. That's the thing. Now there was a penalty. I didn't think it was unnecessary. Listen, granted, I'm a linebacker, but I mean, it was almost one motion. It wasn't like he stood him up, pause, and then wham. It was boom, wham. I mean, I don't know, just a bad call. But there were other plays that didn't get done. Couldn't figure that out and get off the field. We weren't good on third down. We weren't good against the pass. We just weren't good. We had no answer for Bowers. We never doubled Bowers. I mean, no disrespect to Andrew Winger, but he can't cover Bowers. The DBs were having trouble covering one-on-one. Greg Newsome had trouble, although that was great coverage, just a great throw. 2 ass cheeks equal 2 feet, I guess. But what a great catch with the one arm. He's just really talented. What are you going to do? There are guys like that. They're just going to make plays, man. And you got to figure out how you can at least control it. And you didn't control jack shit because he crushed you. I mean, he did. Hats off to him. He had a great game. What are you going to do? Parker Washington. You're a tough son of a gun, man. I love it. I'm not a big fan of Penn State, but I like you, man. You're a tough dude. And clutch. That's what I wrote in my notes. Clutch. We need more clutch receptions. And yak. And he had a couple brought back because of stupid penalties. But the yak was great by Parker Washington. Good yak by Brian Thomas Jr. I know he got hurt, came back. By the way, the one he got hurt on, the timing of the throw and the route and the catch was magnificent. I was going to go Italiano. Magnifico, right? I think that's how you do it. That might be Spanish. I don't freaking know. I'm not bilingual. But nonetheless, it was absolutely incredible. Right on time. He threw it before he broke. Right as he turned. Right in the hands. Caught it in the hands. Got up the field. That's what you're talking about. And by the way, I know a lot of people pissed off at Sharath because, the off-target throws, but that's what you're talking about. Give your receiver the best opportunity to make a play after the catch. He shouldn't have to stretch. Sometimes, I get it. Shouldn't have to jump. I get it sometimes, but for the most part, just like that, boom, it was perfect. Right as he turned, shabang, here comes the ball, and he gets to turn off field and make a play. To me, that was great. But Parker Wash, great job, man. Great job. Good job by the O-line. Van Lanen did a great job. He was a 6 O-lineman. And then when who got hurt? Answer got hurt. He became a guard. I always knew he could play guard. He looks like a guard. He can play right tackle, too, but he's definitely a guy that can play guard for you. He was very physical. In Dogan, when he came in to replace Van Lanen as a 6 because Ez was hurt, he did a great job overall. Max Crosby, I wrote him down all by himself. He's insane. You got Bowers on one side. You got Max Crosby. He's just insane. And you look at him, he's thin, but he's tall, and he's long, and he's athletic, and he's quick twitch. And, man, he jumps through that gap. So incredible. He really does, man. He's quite the athlete, and he's relentless. So good for him and what he brings to the table. I'm happy for Josh Allen. He tied Tony Bracken's, my old teammate's sack record. he was good at the end, and he was good in the second half for the most part. I don't think any of them did much in the first half, either side. I mean, they drove on us, we drove on them. We were 9 of 16 on third down. That's better than 50%. You know what I'm saying? So both defenses weren't very good. They kind of shut down our run. Each end ended at 3.8 a carry. He was at 4. I think if you gave him a couple more, it'd be right around. I'm not worried about that. But we ended up at 3.6. I would think that Tootin had a better one, but he was at 3.3, it looks like, or 2, somewhere in that range. But we held them to 3 yards a carry, so we shut them down in that regard. There were some plays here and there that Genty got off. By the way, Genty, great blitz pickup. I mean, he had multiple. And we're blitzing, but he was stoning our backers. But he's stoning Lewican, he's stoning Miller. He is, granted, he's got built-in leverage. You know what I mean? He's 5'8". He doesn't have to dip. He's already dipped. So he's underneath you already. It's like the old London Fletcher, Sam Mills, these great inside backers over the years. They were 5'9", but you know what? They were fast, they were athletic, they were physical. They could play the run, play the pass, could blitz. They had all of it. But what they really had was built-in leverage. Built-in leverage. Yeah, everybody gets beat by Max Crosby. He didn't get beat that much. I just got done watching. I thought he did pretty good. And the pre-snap was on occasion. It wasn't too bad. We'll go through it. I'm going to get into it pretty quickly. But nonetheless, it was a way to find a way to win. Now, are they a good team? Are our Jags a good team? Well, they're good to be 5-3. Congrats to the team and the organization that you bettered 4 wins last year, which isn't saying much, but still, you did it in week 8, week 9. So good for you. You got 5 wins under the belt and 3 losses, of course. What are we? I don't know. I know this. I think Fat Tony and then Mike Dempsey said it best when I said it from Vegas on Friday. That if they beat the Raiders or a playoff team, and they corrected me, they said, well, we don't believe that, but if they don't beat them, they're not a playoff team. Now, that made more sense, and I agreed with them. I did, and it's true. So that we beat them, are we a true contender? I know what the stats say, 64% we win, or we get into the 64% chance of getting into the playoffs. Look, we're 5-3. I want to grow it. Got to beat Houston. You want to make a statement, go out there and beat Houston. They've been playing teams tough. They played the Rams tough. They played multiple teams. I'm going to say Tampa. They played tough. I think they played Tampa tough. I know they played San Fran tough recently. San Fran beats the Giants. Gee, man, I thought you were going to just surprise people. I know Scatterby got out, but I thought maybe with the young QB and co, you'd be all right. But nonetheless, anyway, yeah. Overall, a good victory, man. It showed some grit, showed some finding a way. You could say he got lucky at the end. He did. I mean, he had 2 guys open. He didn't even look at Myers. Myers was wide open over the middle. He was looking at, I think, the new guy, Tyler Lockett, the back of the end zone, who was also open. D-Ham, who would have thought he could jump? But he did. He jumped and tipped it off, and good for him. He made a play, and, we come away with a victory. So, with that victory against not a good team, but with good players. I mean, there's good players across the board. You see them. You can see them. They got plenty of good players. They're just not that great of a football team overall. But nonetheless, we'll take the W. It's a good one to take. And it was on the road, so I don't care how you win on the road. Just find a way to win on the road. And, you're 5-3. I'm not like sitting here saying, oh, we've arrived, because I don't believe that. You got to show me a lot more. But it was a good step. Obviously, the other side wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. We'd be ticked off today. And if they completed the 2-point conversion, I'd be bitching. I wouldn't care about tying the record, because guess what? They went right down on you so many times. The offense, the Raiders just went right down the field. I mean, that's not good. That's not good. You go against, that's the Raiders. They put up 30. They were averaging 15. Or they put up 29, sorry. They were averaging 15. Geno Smith tore you apart. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Just ripped you apart. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this team's great. The defense isn't great. Defense got a lot of work to do, man. I love that they were physical. I love that they stopped the run. But other than that, they didn't do jack shit. I'm sorry, they didn't. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, what a great victory. And it, look, I'm contradicting myself. It is a good victory because you found a way to win. But it's not an impressive victory. Okay, can we define the difference? It's a good win because you found a way to win. It's not an impressive win because you let them back in the game 3 or 4 times. How is that impressive? It's not. It's not. So let's go through it, shall we? We shall. Let me make sure I got all my notes in. A little drink water. I got my lift in today. Felt great, man. Felt great. Got 225 for 20. I'm a Smith, so let's take it easy. It's a Smith machine, but. And I watch this thing. I'm going to go off to the side for a second. I watch this thing about Arnold. I love watching these videos of Arnold. So Arnold said one of his chest workouts, he would start flat, and do, so I didn't do a bunch of sets, but I did that 225 for 20. Then I did 185 and tried to flex each one for 15 or 18, something like that. And then raise it to an incline. So then I went to 2, then the 3, then the 5, and the 5, man, it really gets you up here. Anyway, if you like lifting, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, probably Tom, shut the hell up. We don't care. But nonetheless, I do, and that's why I talked about it. Let's kick it off. Jags get it first on their first drive. It's a 3 and out. Let's see, a 4-yard run. Walker Little misses a block on the next one. He did. Good play by Butler. He had a lot of plays, 69. The incompletion, bad to De'Ami Brown. It was a bad throw, off target, whatever. He's getting started. But it was off-target throw. We are forced to punt. Vegas's first drive. Where do they go? They got 5 plays, and they punt after that. Good cutback by Jetty. Runs through Miller's tackle. Miller played fine. He did. The PI was PI. He grabbed his arm and didn't turn his head around. You got to turn around. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard. He's in a tough spot. I would have done the same thing. I probably would have just kept going and pulled him to the ground and got the PI myself. But nonetheless, he's better than me, and he should play better than that. But nonetheless, it happens. He had a decent game. Jordan Lewis came up and drilled Genty, but got hurt on that play. Gino gets a 5-yard pass to Myers. Jacoby Myers, of course, incomplete. Nice blitz by Aluakin. If he was a little quicker, it felt like he delayed. I'm being a pity. He forced him to make a bad throw, but I thought he could have had a sack, which would have been great. Let's see, Newsome, great job on Myers and man-to-man on 3rd and 5. There was a 5-yard penalty. False start by them on the punt, and then they punt. We get the ball back. A 17-play, 81-yard. Watch it. Oh, my gosh, was it tough to watch. It was so boring. But nonetheless, and it comes with an interception at the end. So that wasn't boring, I guess. 10-yard pass off the bat. I love it. Good play. Bread and butter play. I saw a few of those. I love it. 0 yards for E10 up the middle. Ezra and Hunter Long, they missed their blocks. 6-yard pass to P. Wash. It was a nice grab by Parker. A little off target, but he caught it. He bailed him out. There's no doubt. 10-yard pass to Brian Thomas. A quick out. Another good bread and butter. It's that quick out. Throw it on the outside. He was open. It's hard to stop. But that was good. Good execution. Good yak by Brian Thomas. He had a good day yesterday. Hunter Long, false start. That was bad. Johnny Month, by the way. Don't you know how to run parallel to the line of scrimmage? Seriously? That's like grammar school shit. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, I don't mean to pick on you. It was one play. But nonetheless, you're like going inside. What are you doing? You look drunk or something. I don't know. Let's see. Then there was a threw it behind Tootin on the swing pass. A few swing passes. I don't know. There's a couple calls I didn't like. That's right. A couple swings. They did a quick bubble. It wasn't even a bubble screen. It's just a quick screen to De'Ami. And granted, if he beats the tackle, great. But he doesn't. And there's nobody out there to block the guy. There's nobody there. I didn't understand that one. That was at an interesting time, too. But nonetheless, Tootin gets hit for a 3-yard loss. Then he comes right back. Travis does with a great throw and a great catch. A great route to De'Ami Brown. That was that comeback route. That's bread and butter for Trevor. That's one of his great throws. The out and then the deep out. After that, he gets a little, wonky, like deep down the sideline. He threw, by the way, he threw a great ball to Diami, but Diami was out of bounds. Diami caught it, but the way he threw it, where he put it, man, if he was just a little inside down, it could have been close. But nonetheless, that was a great route, great catch, great throw. All of it on the comeback. Hand to face 16, so we have 15 on top. Malcolm Kuntz is the culprit. We tried to double pass. And Etienne almost screws the whole thing up by bouncing it. Did you practice that a lot? I don't know. Like that? Why do you got to get cute there? What is that good? And then he just, Brian, he does hit Brian. Brian almost gets, the guy knocks out. It was two on one. He was never going to catch him when the guy hit him, but nonetheless, I don't know. I thought that was a dumb call. No offense, but it was, in my opinion. Nonetheless, it was incomplete down the field. 10-yard run by Etienne. Great blocks by Hainsey and Ezra. And tough runner by Etienne. 5-yard screen to Etienne. Nice wiggle by Etienne. He gets 5 yards. Toss sweep left. Little block snow and big hit by Chin. Yeah, Walker missed a couple blocks yesterday in the run game. We know in the pass game as well. Let me see if I see. I'm not very good at the comments, but nonetheless, Jason. Yeah, I read you. Okay, we're good. Okay, where are we at? Tough run and screen. Toss sweep left. That was for -1 yard. So a little block snow, and that's right. Big hit by Chin. 5-yard pass to Washington. Nice throw and catch. Tootin pounds it for a first down on 4th and 1. Van Lanen and Ezra, good blocking. Van Lanen had a great day. He had a great day. His name came out a lot. 4-yard run, Tootin up the middle. Hunter Long was a good blocking on that. Van Lanen as well. Good run by Tootin. This was the one where Trevor scrambles to the right. I wrote, try and make a play. If he cuts inside, there's nobody there. Easier said than done. I'm not a running back and all like that, but he just kind of went outside. He had 69 count. I thought if he made a move on him, he had a good bit. But whatever. He gets down to the 7-yard line. We tried a little wildcat to Etienne. Great run by him. That gets 3 yards. Butler again. Then we get a 5-yard penalty. False start on Van Lanen. That was a QB sneak for a touchdown. That was going to be a quarterback sneak for a touchdown. No doubt about it. They tried to do it quick, but he moved too quick. Too quick for the quick, if you know what I mean. Nonetheless, that wasn't good. We would have had, and by the way, I would have won $105 because I put $5 on Trevor to score the first touchdown for the Jags. He should have. Van Lanen owes me $1.05, although I don't think I'll collect. He can keep it. He can keep it. All right, Derek Stab, another wild card pitch to an end around to Diami. Not bad. And then the interception. He missed. The shovel pass is there. It's there. Now there's a guy there, so okay, he's gonna make a tackle, maybe, probably. He went rogue. He's done it before. And then you make this, not set body crop, just not a good throw. Not a good decision. But just keep it then, if you're going to do that. And go, get as what you can. Easier said than done, I get it. But that 17 plays to interception. Good news is, the story that's good, is he comes back, which is great. But that was bad. Bad decision, bad throw. I like the call. It's a good call. That would have fooled a lot of people, and he probably had a touchdown. Just a little cut inside, and you got it, right behind the blocker. But nonetheless, bad decision by number 16. All right, they get the ball back. This is Las Vegas' second drive. 12-yard run by Genty. Austin Johnson, double team. Mason Smith blocked as well. They go no huddle, 4-yard pass to Bowers. 6-yard run, they cut it back. Good hit by Antonio Johnson and Dewey. Those are good hits. He got 6 yards, but good hit. End of quarter. Second quarter, incomplete pass to Jacoby Myers. Great coverage by Greg Newsom. There was an ineligible downfield. We declined it. Gino short left to Bowers. Missed tackle by Aluakin. He gets 9. 3-yard pass. Man-to-man. And that was hard, yeah. Aluakin was on him. Guy had to get through some junk. You know, it's tough to catch up there. But nonetheless, good play call by them. Let's see, 7-yard pass to Genty again. Good open field tackle by Aluakin and Miller. Good hitting too. Let's see, Genty, right guard, 2 yards. Josh Hines Allen on the tackle. First time I heard his name in the game. What are we in, second quarter? Whatever. It is what it is. You know, he made some plays at the end. Good hit by Newsom on a no gain by Genty. And then incomplete, deep right to Mayer. The tight end, great hustle. Pressure by Gardeck, that was great. He overthrows it, but nonetheless, that was because of pressure. Gardeck, you love the way that guy plays, man. He's full steam, man. Tasmanian Devil, no question about it. So that was 4th and 1. We get the ball back, 6-yard pass. He goes to long for 6 yards. Yeah, that's the one he's got ETN to his right. It's like an easy throw. Like, how do you not see that? And by the way, if he breaks the tackle, he's gone for at least a big game. I don't know why he threw it. Like, so you got ETN here. You're standing here, right? So, doing it right there. He's right there, and then he goes across. Like, go right there. It's right in front of you. He missed that one. Good cutback by ETN. He gets tripped up. A good cutback. A good QB sneak by Trevor. He ran the ball well yesterday. I know sneaks are early runs, but nonetheless, Tootin gets blasted for no gain. Walker Little misses that block. Deep middle to Hunter Long. Oh, yeah, that was the holding on McCarty. He had to hold him or he would have killed Trevor. It was a great game. He was dead in the water. He had to yank him. I mean, that's what old linemen sometimes have to do that so their quarterback doesn't take a big shot. And that's what happened. He reacted late, but he had to grab him. And anyway, glad that great catch by Hunter Long. Great throw by Trevor, too. It was a really good throw. And I'm glad that Hunter was okay after a bit. All right, Al Pattern to Brian Thomas for 11. Brendan Butter, 15-yard pass to Parker. It's a great route, great throw, great catch, great timing. So all great. I tell you, that's when, like, you sit there, you're like, all right, come on, duplicate. Don't duplicate, make a bad throw, make a bad decision. Make a great throw, duplicate. Make a bad throw, make a bad decision. You know what I mean? Like, it was better. I got to give him that, but just need more of that. And again, play caller, keep calling those bread and butter plays. Keep calling them, man. They do work. No doubt. Then a pass over the middle of Diami. It's a tiny bit high, but he's got to catch the ball. And it was a good throw. It's right over the middle, in between cut. I mean, make the catch. That's what he's got to make. Sorry. But I'm not sorry. Not sorry at all. Let's see. Oh, great play by Parker Washington. Great yak. Makes guys miss. Gets up the field. That's when Johnny Munt moves forward too soon. In the motion, you got to stay parallel. You can stop, but you can't drift towards the line of scrimmage. You got to stay parallel. You can stop, again, but you can't be like he was doing. That was a little much, but you know what I mean. Anyway, very frustrated on that one. That was the penalty. Let's see. Then the next play, another great play by P. Wash. Great throw, great play. Great yak, 17 yards, and legal motion because the quarterback and the center are off communication. Quarterback's like, hey, wait, coming up. Center snaps it. Thank goodness he's got good hands, that Trevor Lawrence. Could be a problem. But that was a great play by Parker. That's two. Like, Parker, you add those to Parker's stats, you're sitting there going, damn, what a freaking game that was. Just phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Incomplete pass. Oh, that was the one out of bounds. I thought he escaped too early, but, you know, whatever. I thought he did, but nonetheless. And another one, he misses Brian Thomas. That was a low throw. He didn't step into that one. He had him, too, on the sideline. Guy was right on him, but he threw it like at his feet. And it's got to be a better throw. Off throw on that one. You call that a drop pass. I question what the hell you're even talking about the rest of the time, in my opinion. But nonetheless, it is subjective sometimes. I guess I got to give that. All right, so on 4th and 20, we punt. Again, all those plays for naught. Just unbelievable. Just pisses you off, right? You're right there. So like I'm saying, incomplete. He scrambles out to his left. I thought he left early. He does complete it, but it's out of bounds. And then the next one's low throw. Like, I don't know. Make those throws. Dogs, someone's home. Nobody should be home, but somebody should. Somebody may be coming by. All right, their third drive. Let's see. They're winning right now 3-0. No, it's 0-0. My bad. This is where they go down the field, swing pass to Genty, 13-yard pass. That was out of the end zone. That was a ballsy call. Great throw by Gino. Great play overall. Dump off pass to Ian Thomas. I've heard of him before, but he's been around, I guess. That was 9 yards. Then a drop by Mayer, a QB sneak, a 1-yard run, then a 12-yard penalty. What was that? Pass interference. I want Jerry and Jones, yeah. Who was he throwing? That was to Bowers. Yeah, that was interference. Great blitz pickup by Genty. He's really good at that. He punished Aluakin on that one. Let's see, next play, Josh Hines Allen gets pressure. He missed an incompletion. Second time for that name. But it's still the first half, right? I think it is. Yes, it is. No doubt about it. All right. Good hit by Buster on a catch to Myers. I thought that was good. Good hit by Antonio Johnson on another pass to Myers, Jacoby Myers. Let's see. A 10-yard pass. Great catch by Tucker. Newsom was on coverage. 2-minute warning. We get a legal formation on Las Vegas. No play. Hamilton made a good play on that. Good double team split and then a hit. Swing pass to Genty for 2 yards. Good open field tackles. Big hits by Jones, Jarian, and Antonio Johnson. 21-yard pass to Bowers. He's wide open down the middle. They got Josh Hines Allen dropping into coverage. He ain't going to cover that guy. He's not going to cover that guy. Why do they do that? Just bad timing, man. Bad timing. 2nd and 13. They got on that one. Then a misdirection pass to Meyer. Good play call to Mayer, I should say, the tight end. Down to our 7-yard line. Antonio Johnson. Misdirections are tough. You bite, you get behind, you got to chase. They got it done. No doubt about it. Then a great catch by Bowers. Great coverage by Newsom. He was right there. I can't say anything bad about it. Just a great play by Bowers. One-handed, pins it, 2 ass cheeks, his 2 feet. Boom. And then they miss a point after attempt. By the way, I'm curious. I wonder if Pete Carroll, after the game's like, he's never missed a PAT before in his life. So, you know what I mean? Whatever. No, he wasn't like that. He goes, their guy makes a 68-yarder. Our guy can't make a PAT. Make your PATs. Break, nonetheless. They're up 6-0. Our 4th drive, we get a field goal in 4 plays. Dump off to LaQuint. Just bad timing, but Devin White crushes him. Great catch by P. Wash. Throws a bit inside, but he bails him out. Great. Good job, Parker. He had a great game. Incomplete pass. That was a spike into the ball, so he can stop the clock with 5 seconds. That was good. And then the 68-yard NFL record. Listen, Cam Little, I've been hard on you, and you got to make your kicks, but you made them yesterday. So congratulations, young man. You're one of the MVPs as well. There's no doubt about it. Not just for the record, but nailing them all. Because those ones at the end we truly needed to tie it up. Amen. Congratulations. You deserve to keep the mustache for another week. We'll see how it goes after that. But no, that was great. Congrats on the record, man. Absolutely incredible. That goes into halftime. Second half is going to whip by. Raiders up 6-3. They get the ball again. Great fill by Dewey on a hit. Very good. Mostert had a 28-yard return. Mostert had some big returns in the second half. Then the interception by Buster. Great jump, Buster. Great jump. Great play. You read it right away. Great jump. Great play. We don't reward them. That's the problem. You get 3, but we need 7. Come on, they give you the ball at their 32. We get a 5-yard run. Great block by Hainsey in Cleveland. Great cut by Etienne. Cut back. Let's see, a 2-yard run by Etienne up the middle. Oh, yeah, Etienne. Max had him. Crosby had him, but he breaks it and he keeps going. Then a 5-yard run by Tootin. Good running. Good spinning. Curl route to Parker Washington for 5 yards on 1st and 10. 2nd and 5. Yeah, that's a swing to Diami. There's nobody out there. Throw bread and butter. Where's the bread and butter? Right there. 2nd and 5. Boom, bread and butter. Better completion. Anyway, didn't happen. Let's see, 3rd and 6. Trevor feels the heat from the backside. He escapes, but doesn't really go anywhere. Little got beat on that one. No sack, but definitely disrupted the play. And then we get another field goal. So 6-6. Vegas got their 5th drive going. Another big return, or a big return by Mostert, 54 yards. That hurts you, man, big time. 4-yard run by Genti. 10-yard pass, a dump off to Genti again, wide open in zone coverage. First hit on QB in the game. That's right, Josh Hines Allen, roughing a passer. I had to agree with him. At least he hit him. Good hit. I'll give you that, Josh. Nice job there. Eric Armstead makes the play for a -1 yard. I didn't really hear his name much. And I know we interview him. I like him, but I didn't hear his name that much. At the end, they all got after it, but they let him back in every time, man. Every damn time. Let's see a good scramble. Geno scrambles to his right. Bowers sits down for 14 yards. It's a good play. Genti picks up Miller on the blitz. Let's see. Right tackle for no gain to the Jacksonville 1. Gardick and Alukin. 5-yard penalty then. False start. Let's see. Then an incomplete pass. Great cover by Jerian on a pass breakup to Tyler Lockett. And then an incomplete pass again to Bowers. Now that we had pressured by Josh Hines Allen and Trayvon Walker, but he escapes it. And nonetheless, they settle for a field goal themselves. And at the field goal, Trayvon Walker thinks he's Muhammad Ali and throws a punch. I don't know what the guy was doing. Maybe he grabbed his nuts or something. I don't know. But I tried to watch it a couple times. Trayvon was on his inside. He was on the left side of the line. He jabbed him with his right. He held his arm there for a bit, and then Trayvon whacked him. Nonetheless, they throw him out of the game. They should have thrown Devin White out of the game too, but they didn't. I don't know why they said open hand compared to a fist, whatever. I don't agree with that. You can still whack him pretty good with an open hand, trust me. Jags 6th drive for a touchdown, 13 plays, 70 yards. There you go. So we're down 9-6. Okay, keep it in mind. We're down 9-6. Our quarterback and offense brings us back. Here we go. 22-yard pass to Parker. Great play call on 1st and 10. It was awesome. Good throw, good catch, deep crosser. 5-yard run, good cutback by Etienne. Up the middle. Perfect. The next one was incomplete to Parker. Lucky he didn't get that pick. That was a bad throw off target. He let him too much on the quick out. It was more like an option route from the inside slot. Lucky that the Raider guy wasn't paying attention. Or wasn't quick enough to pay attention. Nice call on this next one. Up the middle for Allen, LaQuint Allen. Nice trap block by Hunter Long. Great run by 36. Good job. Pitch Etienne left side. Great speed to the outside for 5 yards. Nice dump off to Etienne for another 4. Called timeout. Not really sure why we called the timeout, but we did. Next play, it's 3rd and 1. 2-yard run. QB sneak for a first down. Good job. Then 1st and 10, 8-yard run, great vision, great cut, great run by Etienne. Let's see, next one, he gets stuffed for 1 yard at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go. He gets the ball, Tootin gets the ball, and he gets stuffed by Butler. And now it's 4th and 2, and Etienne left end for 6 yards. Great play. Etienne, speed and power, runs over number 20, first down. I'm telling you, that guy had a game and a half. Etienne had a game and a half. He was great yesterday. Just great, in my opinion. Trevor Lawrence, incomplete pass. It was a great call to bootleg. Oh, Hunter Long. Dude, are you kidding me on SportsCenter? Catch the ball, you're on SportsCenter. Tell all your Boston College friends he scored another touchdown. Most than ever in your career. Right through the hands. Great call. Bootleg, which is misdirection. Get the quarterback out. Tight end's wide open. Just give it to him. He does. Drops it. I think 16. That's a drop, no doubt about that, but a great call. And then a 7-yard touchdown by Trevor. Great play call. It was a QB draw. Trevor, good job, good vision, way to get in there. Great job. So here we go. What does your QB do? He brings you back. He brings you back. Now you're up 13-9. What are you going to do for him? What are you going to do for him? What do you think? Let him go down the field and score, or go 3 and out, or get a turnover? You know what we hope for. You know what we hope for. Okay, let's see. A -1 yard. Great play by Miller. He shoots the gap on a run by Genty. 10-yard pass to Bowers. He sits in the zone. Breaks the tackle of a Lewican. 2-yard run, a QB sneak. Now a first down. Misdirection play, action pass. Wide open to Myers. Unnecessary roughness. I disagree with that on Ventrell Miller. I think it's a crappy call. I don't like it. Bush League, I wrote. He didn't pause and then pound him. He did it in one swoop. Part of the game. Crap, my opinion. Crap. Next was a busted play. Good job by Smoot. Heard his name finally. 2-yard run by Gino. He kind of scrambles, escapes from pressure. Miller gets him. Next up, short right to Mostert. A dump off. He's wide open. Good hit and hustle by Gardeck. They were just sitting back. Listen, when you drop in zone and they drop it off, you just got to hustle to the ball. They're going to get yards. It's like the bend, don't break system. I don't know why we're bending, don't break when we're up 13-9. Like, go get their ass. Although, in defense of Campanile, our DC, we weren't winning the one-on-ones. We weren't winning the blitzes, and we weren't getting to the quarterback with our front four. It was not happening until later on. Okay, end around to Bowers for 6. He's such a weapon. That guy's unbelievable. And then we got a 15-yard touchdown pass to Genty. Yeah, missed tackle by Antonio. I thought Josh Hines Allen might have had a shot at him, like at the 2-yard line, but he just doesn't do anything. He touches him. Like, why wouldn't he drill him? I don't know. I thought go look at it. I thought. Anyway, regardless, we're up 13-9. What do we do? Let's throw a party and let them right back in. Now it's 16-13. That's the first lead you squandered. Okay. Offense says, fine. Screw you, defense. You're not going to help us out. We'll go out and help ourselves. De'Ami Brown, I wrote, is a kick returner. I think we should change. No offense, but I think we should change. I want to see Tootin. Trammell, nice return later. We'll get to that. And who else do I like back there? I want to see Tootin for sure. I think Tootin can do it. Nonetheless, dump off the ETN for 3 yards. A sack by Crosby. He beats Little. He had ETN open. He just doesn't throw it to him. I don't know why. And then he tries to escape. Max, tracks him down. Good hustle. What a great sack per se, but a good hustle. He gets the sack. Good for him. Kind of what Josh did later. It wasn't a great rush or nothing. Just kept coming, and quarterback didn't get rid of the ball. And good sack. Good hustle. Let's see. 3rd and 11. 34-yard pass to Brian Thomas. This was great. Nice throw and catch. And yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The great timing on the route and the throw. It was a deep curl. Came right at him. Boom, right in the hands. Gets up the field. That's where you put it. Great job, Trevor. Great job. Then a 4-yard run, a -4-yard run. ETN left side. Devon White, he doesn't get ejected, but hits him with an open hand. Nonetheless, 6-yard pass from Trevor to Parker. Good throw and catch. Thomas is back in the game. 20-yard run by ETN. This was fantastic. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Van Lannen had a great block. Jim Jones had a great block. Great run, great play, great execution. 3-yard run by ETN. A great cut. Seeing the field great. He saw the field great. No doubt about it. Another nice cut by ETN. Gets up the middle. Makes Max miss. Doesn't get much, but he makes him miss. Would have been a tackle for loss. By the way, Van Lannen does not give up on the block. That was good. He beat him inside. He turned and then just got enough of him so he couldn't make the tackle. And then Tootin hammers it home. McCarry blasts the linebacker on a trap. Great block, Patrick. Jags up 2016. Hey, defense, here you go. We're up again. Can you help us out? Nah. Another drive by Vegas for touchdown. 5 plays, 62 yards. Mostert gets 37 yards on the return. Too much. Great catch by Bowers. Wasn't a great throw. Another throw to Bowers. He sits down in the zone. Right down the field they go. Lukin's close, but he doesn't get it. Oh, that's where Lukin almost had a pick, but good job by Bowers grabbing that ball. Game of inches. Missed tackle by Miller as Mayer gets 11 yards on a pass. Genty picks up the blitz. Been doing it all day long. That was a throw to Tucker for 6 yards. Then a 27-yard touchdown pass to Bowers. Double move inside, wide open crosser. Finds a hole in the zone. If you play zone and you don't have pressure, they're going to find a way to beat you. And if I call a blitz and you don't get there, they're going to find a way to beat you. And if my front four doesn't get there consistently, they're going to find a way to beat you when you're in zone. Especially drop back zone, bend over. Again, I know that's the defense. Change it. Change it. Nonetheless, there you go. They come back 23-20. All right, our 8th drive. Here we go. Tune gets 25 yards. Not bad. Good throw by Etienne. To Etienne on a hot read for 3 yards. Dump off the Etienne. A big run and yak by Etienne. 16 yards. That was a great play. Great play by Etienne. Then we get a, let's see, 1st and 10. Scrambles up the middle for 3. Yeah, he never looked outfield. He scrambles up the middle. No one was really open. He had time, but nonetheless, he gets 3 yards. This was a great play. Tim Jones, calling Tim Jones, hey, I'm here. Open cross. Great play call because the crosser, it's so hard to defend those. And he makes a great catch and breaks 2 tackles. Nice job, Tim Jones. Fantastic. I echo with Liam Cohen saying Tim Jones, Van Lannen, Idoga all stepped up. Trammell stepped up. Parker stepped up. Etienne, Tootin all stepped up. Trevor stepped up. O-line, good job. Incomplete pass to Hunter Long. That was off target. It looked like it was tipped by Crosby, so not off target. 5-yard run by Trevor. He scrambles right. Here's his wide receivers, by the way. Trammell, Tim Jones, and P. Wash. That's the lineup. God bless them. I'm glad they're getting the opportunities. They made the most of it. Then an incompletion on the field. I don't know why he threw it. Trammell's got double covered. He's double covered down the field. Nonetheless, Cam Little, this is what I'm talking about. It's 23-20. Great that you kicked a 68-yarder. You got a 48-yarder to tie it. The pressure. What does he do? Right down the middle. Nice job, kid. Nice job. That's what I'm talking about. That's a tough-minded kicker. Hey, kickers got to be mentally strong, too. We know this. They have to be. You can see that Cam Little is just that. All right, it goes into overtime. We get the ball. Great kick return by Trammell. He deserves more opportunities. He does. Great. It's a big hole. I know a truck could have driven through it, but great vision, great cut to the outside. Absolutely love it. That was massive. You kidding me? You give me the ball in the 50. Unbelievable. Fantastic. -1 yard for Etienne. No one blocks Adam Butler. He had a big game. He did. I think we missed him a couple times. Maybe that's what our guy was saying. Too many of that. Let's see. 13-yard pass to P. Wash. Great throw and catch. He sits in the zone. Parker just had a great damn year. Great year. So happy for that kid. Etienne, right tackle for 10 yards. Pitch left. Great cutback and vision. Good tough running. Etienne was great. Tooting up the gut for 11. Pounds it hard. Van Lannen and Hainsey, big time physical plays. All right, then a toss left. Speed to the outside for Tootin. Good block by Long. Great cut by Etienne. Another run. They ran. That's all they did in the overtime. Run. Knock the clock off. Get yardage. We're beating them up. They can't stop us. 3-yard run. Then a -2-yard run because of Max Crosby shoots the gap. Then a 2-yard run. Then a wildcat with Etienne. No gain on the QB sneak. Then we get down there. It's 4th and goal on the 1. And number 16 gets it done. Good job. Hey, remember last time he lit the ball? It didn't work out well, but it worked out well there. So I look at again. Here we go again. What does he do? He brings you back again. And the offense did, not just Trevor, but he's the quarterback and he deserves that credit. Give everybody else that credit. I'm giving it to him. And Etienne, everybody. They were all great, but they bring it back. They take the lead. And what does our defense do? Give it right back. Why not? Make it great. I don't know. Make it exciting. Well, I'll tell you what. As well as Austin Trammell's kickoff return helped us, Mostert's 51-yarder helped them big time. So now they're working with half the field. So not good special teams. It's not good. You get the coverage got to be better. Listen, when you win, you can accept it a lot better. Everyone's like, hey, man, we won. But they're going to be on, and they should. All right, they get the ball. They're on our 45-yard line to start. I mean, goodness gracious. Thanks a lot. Throw to Bowers. He's sitting in the zone. We're off. We're in zone again. Why not cover two? Why not a little press? I don't know. He's sitting back. And then we got great hustle by Josh Hines Allen. Gino, he just doesn't get the ball. He had time, but great hustle. That's a sack. He gets a 1.5 on the day. Great job by Josh Hines Allen in that regard. It was great hustle. Then a 22-yard pass to Tucker. He had it all day long. Buster gets beaten man-to-man, so no pressure there. An incompletion. He's wide open. It was a drop by Tucker the next play. A 4-yard run by Gino. He had to scramble. There's pressure. Agba and 91. Good job. 10-yard pass to Bowers. Good pass, good call, good catch. 8-yard penalty. Plenty time. He scrambles, throws it up. Oh, PI. Yeah, it was. It's hard. It's one of those the scramble plays. You're just trying to lock onto somebody. He throws it up because that's what you do, and all he's got to do is turn around and then get that hand off his arm. Just turn around. Easier said than done. Nonetheless, they're going to call it every time. So don't bitch about that penalty. That was a penalty. It's just the way it is. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. All right. Then his first and goal to one. A great stuff by Wingard. He comes up and drills Genty for -1, and then a 2-yard touchdown pass to Bowers. Beats Wingard on a little quick double move. And, Andrew, whatever. He tried. Not good enough, but nonetheless, Bowers is a beast. He's a weapon. He's not a tight end. He's a wide receiver. He's a little bit of everything. No question about that. So there you go. They go for two. He's got two guys open, but Devon Hamilton knocks the ball down and makes a play. Good job, Devon. Hey, at the end of the day, they found a way. They win 30-29. Fantastic. That's great. But I'm telling you right now, the Raiders aren't very good, so you got to keep that in perspective. We saw grit, we saw resiliency, we saw toughness, no doubt about it. That's fantastic. But you got to fix this defense, and you got to fix the special teams. And we got to be a little bit. I thought our offense was fine, but even more so. Got to be a little bit better in the passing game, a little bit better. Let's go look at everything. It was fine. It's got to be better. I like that he took off and run. I like that he took it into his own hands. I like that Trevor found a way for this team to win. Absolutely great. So congratulations, you're 5-3. Let's keep it going against the Texans. Let's get into the final team stats as we wrap it up. Brought to you by my good friends at Team Tommy Mac, Carberman Flooring. You see the commercial all over the place. But it's more than just LVP. It's all kinds of flooring. Highest quality, lowest prices. Carberman. .biz. I got to tell you about Christmas bail bonds because if you got thrown in jail, it's one of your friends did. Call 904-822-2245 to get you out in a blink. Morgan & Morgan. For the people, Pound Law, that's all, man. The largest personal injury law firm. What does that mean? They've got the firepower. They handle all your injury claims, personal injury claims, and they win a lot, no doubt about that. J-Dog Joke Removal and Hauling. Don't forget about their construction debris at jdog.com. They'll handle whether you're a contractor, building homes, whatever. Of course, Azar Sausage, Newmark Phoenix Realty Group, Freedom Finance. Go to freedomfinance.llc for a fractional CFO and Courtney Myers. Salt Air Inn and Suites. Code Ninjas with 5 great locations. Rick O'Connor's All-State Agency with 3 great locations in St. John's, in St. Aug, and in Jacksonville. Coconut Joe's, what do we got here? We got Pineapple Ghost. This stuff's unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, sweet, and will almost knock your head off. Almost. You can get it at Family Traditions, SpecialtyFoods.com, and get a BOGO free when you put in Team Tommy Mac. In the discount code bar and the Baracus Group, the on-demand security, home, business, and while you're out and about. BGSJacks.com. I want to thank 1010XL, of course, being part of the family. I love it. And you can see it all. You can see this show, Horse's Mouth, and all of Team Tommy Mac, all their logos present with direct links embedded in those logos to their respective websites, all at TommyMac.net. Let's get into the final team stats. 30 to 29 of the points. Yards per carry, 3.6 for us, 3.0 for them. Good job, D. Yards per attempt, 6.5 for us at 68%, 7.3 for them at 74%. Not a good job, D. Okay job, Trevor. Better than you bet. No doubt about it in that regard. Third down, 9 and 16 for offense. Fantastic. Fourth down, 3 of 3. Absolutely incredible. Great job, O. The Raiders, third down, 7 of 10. Terrible defense. Terrible. 70%. Terrible. 0 for 1 on fourth down. So good job there. We got 2 sacks with 4 QB hits. They got 1 sack with 2 QB hits. Each threw a pick. And other than that, there was no, they both ended up 0 in the turnover ratio. So, look, man, it's good. It's a good win. We'll take it. But we all know it's got to be better. It's got to be better. Yeah, but this is a good thing about winning on the road. I agree, Dale, that Allen can return kicks. This is a good thing. You find a way to win. So now you won. So now you back into that kind of momentum. Right? You know you didn't play your best. You still haven't all year long. But you know you didn't play your best. But you know you played well enough to figure it out. It's not because of lack of effort. You guys are physical. You got after it. But they beat you a lot, especially on defense. You got beat a lot. You can't let that happen. So you got to take your wounds, lick your wounds, take your medicine like a man, and get better. How do I get better? You watch that film, you condition, you lift, you do all those things that you have to do to make yourself better at your position. I don't care what it is. But that's on you. That's on your job to get it done. So I think they'll do that. Hopefully they'll do that. I mean, I would love for this defense to start really dominating. I mean, sometimes you see great, and then you're like, oh my gosh, you're getting killed. Bowers is an animal, different animal. I don't know why we didn't double him at all. You never saw it. I don't know why. You think you would after he did what he did, at least early. And then they kept going back to him because he's that good. He's that good. There's no doubt. We knew that Geno Smith could tear us apart if we gave him time. Well, we gave him time, and he teared us apart. I mean, he did in the pass game. So, that's not good. We got to get better at that. But overall, congrats to the team. Congrats to the organization, Mr. Khan, all the way down. Liam, Tony, James, all you guys, all the players, all the staff. Congrats. It's a great win. You're 5-3. Indy loses. So that's a good thing. Houston lost as well, and Tennessee lost. So we're the only team in the AFC South that won yesterday. So that's fantastic. But let's, look, this is where you really look in the mirror and how do we get better? Because we got to get better across the board. Congratulations to ETN. Way to play. Trevor. Way to play. Parker Washington. Way to play. Van Lanen stepping in. Idoga stepping in. Tim Jones stepping in. Austin Trammell stepping in. Great job, man. That's way to take advantage of your opportunities. All right, that's going to do it to me. I'm going to haul ass to 1010XL in a few minutes and be part of Helmets and Heels as I join the ladies, Taylor Dahl and Lauren Brooks, from 2 to 4 p.m. Monday through Wednesday, and then on Fridays, only on 1010XL 92.5 FM and 1010XL.com. Until next time, stay safe, be cool, and stay safe. We'll see you right here on Catching Up with Tommy Mac. Peace and love, everybody. Have a great day and a great week.
Hey, Tom McManus here with the Catching Up with Tommy Mac podcast on the 1010XL podcast platform. Catch it on the 1010XL app. Catch it on 1010XL.com. You can also catch it on the 1010XL Jaguars channel on YouTube. Hey, man, it's always straight from the heart, straight from the gut, all ball, all Jags, all NFL coming your way each and every week, twice a week on Catching Up with Tommy Mac. We'll see you there.